Namaste. We are fortunate to have with us Sri T.A. Venkateswaran, also known as Isai Kavi Ramanan. He was with The Hindu for a long time at Vizag, a close disciple of Sadguru Sivanandamurti Garu, about whom I am trying to get myself educated or know something about the divine phenomenon. I thought he is the right person to tell us what Sadguru Sivanandamurti Garu really is, how he viewed him, and other hidden aspects about the great phenomenon. Namaste, Venkateswaran ji.
Namaste, Shastri Anna.
It's a pleasure seeing you. I have been looking forward to this opportunity since a long time.
Oh.
You and I had the great opportunity of moving with the great master.
Yes.
Now that he has exited, I think the time has come for us to remember the divine presence and the great opportunity we had of moving with the divine, talking to him in person, and even cracking jokes, and making him to put up with all our ignorance and stupidity. So they are all wonderful experiences.
Golden moments.
During his lifetime, there was a problem with us, for us, because if you are a media man, worked as a regional manager of Hindu in Vizag. Besides that, you are a media personality, and I am out and out media person.
You are Mr. Media.
Yes. If we talk about him in public, we were afraid that we will be making his life more miserable. Because lakhs and lakhs of people will come, and already he had no time. So we thought it is better to keep a very low profile so that he will have whatever time is left, at least a few time, less time for himself. Now, the master is worldwide, not in human form. I think we are at liberty to talk about the great privilege we had. So in this occasion, you are one of the very few persons who have been keeping a very low profile and observing him very intimately. And your words, etc., they were all full of meaning. We used to wonder. Sometimes you expressed, you called him a secret avatar. I remember, because that is a profound word. First tell me, what is it you had in mind? When you call him a secret avatar, you said it in his own presence. Just tell me about that.
As you rightly said, we kept a low profile when he was in flesh and blood. The problem was he had no profile. He was a profileless phenomenon, we can say. He told me once that if at all I have a profile, it is that of an Aryan. I have no other profile, he said. Meaning he has no identities, because he could exist simultaneously in different planes of consciousness. One simple incident made me say this. You are a secret avatar. Guhyat Guhyavataraya Sivanandaya Te Namaha. Why? He was writing this book called The Structure of the Universe, Brahmanda Purana Guruji interpretation. Brilliant book. The world is yet to see it properly. It is for the future, actually. Young generation who have an investigative mind and also interest in spirituality will find a treasure house in that book. Okay. Once he was sitting in his bedroom. I was waiting for him in that a small room, whatever room. Bhimili, in Bhimili. Anandavanam. Right. So once I was sitting in his front room in Bhimilipatnam, Anandavanam. waiting for him. He was in his bedroom. Then he came out suddenly. No one was there. Was with a beaming smile, he did like this. Yen sir, what happened? No, I am writing this structure of the universe, Brahmanda Puranam. So I sat up and took a look. It is confirmed. What I have written is correct. Number one, what is he? Who the hell am I? And why should he reveal this information to me? He simply sat up. In his meditation, he saw the entire universe. So that is why he has mentioned the book as the structure of the universe. So he has seen all the planes. And then like a little kid, he says, I'm happy. It's confirmed now. Okay. Then India-Pakistan cricket match was going on. Mawala, as usual, they were struggling against Pakistan. Then Pakistan had the upper hand when they were batting. Somebody went and complained to him at that time.
Yes.
Alaga, okay, 1 wicket down now. 1 wicket was down. Chalu sir, this is a better batsman. Ani Madhilo, he is talking to me about Brahmanda Purana, structure of the universe. Okay, second wicket, the IPM. And then third wicket also fell. Challe, inka ma vaadu kelustar annaru. Cheppi, he took me inside. I had only one question to him. See, you were talking to me about the structure of the universe, sitting in a trance or dhyan or whatever it is. I can't even name it. And suddenly someone is asking about a cricket match, you are participating in it. How come you are able to do this? అప్పుడు ఒక కన్ఫెషన్ స్టేట్మెంట్ అలాగా చెప్తున్నారు. ఐఎమ్ సారీ రమణన్, ఐ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ ఇన్ ఆల్ ప్లేన్స్ అన్నారు. ఐ హ్యావ్ నో పర్టిక్యులర్ ప్లేన్ ఆఫ్ ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్. సో సచ్ అ వన్ హూ ఈస్ సైమల్టేనియస్లీ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఇన్ ఆల్ ప్లేన్స్ హ్యాస్ టు బి అన్ అవతార్. అండ్ మాతో పాటు ఎలాగ ఉన్నారు ఆయన, హీ జస్ట్ ఓవర్ అ కప్ ఆఫ్ కాఫీ హీ క్యాస్ట్స్ అవే పర్ల్స్ ఆఫ్ విజ్డమ్. ఇది గొప్ప విషయంగా పడింది.
ఫర్ హిమ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఆల్ ప్లే.
ఇట్ ఇస్ ప్లే
ఫర్ హిమ్. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ either that creation or this, for him both are same.
Both are the same. He cannot be
seen. For us creation may look big.
No.
For him both are of the same.
I asked him, how does this world look like to you? Maybe a speck of dust.
Yes.
Or at the most a football.
Yes.
No.
World, he's talking about the world.
Football. Then yes. I asked, I was aghast. I have never heard such a reply. Why are you surprised? My spirit is yonder there in the skies. From here I am operating all this. Otherwise, do you think all this is possible with this stupid body?
You are really fortunate to hear those words.
Very fortunate.
In one form directly.
I am quoting him verbatim.
You are dhanya. Okay, Ramananji, I think with this you have given a preview of the content.
Yes.
The viewers will have a broad idea of the subject they are going to hear a lot about.
Okay.
But before we go into it, first of all, just to tell something about yourself. About you, how you got in contact with him. So the initial formative stages.
I hope even now it is formative stage, I don't know. But when I met him, I was something like a beached whale or a wrecked ship. Because I went round and round in search of a guru. Somehow it got into my mind that a guru is necessary.
Yes.
So with that in mind, and for what? I wanted to find the truth. I wanted to see God. I wanted to see Parasakti. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి నాకు పరాశక్తి అంటే ఇష్టం, కాళీ అంటే ఇష్టం. So for that I have to have a guru to guide me. But believe me, Shastri Garu, I went through a series of wrong addresses with the right intention.
I see.
every address turned to be a wrong one.
Yes.
So I knocked at the wrong doors repeatedly, and I got knocked down repeatedly. But every time it happened, and then I will get up again and go in search of a guru. It never happened. Then it reached a point when both my wife and I were too upset about this. Then I was straight away addressing God. What did I seek, I say? Did I seek any siddhi or fame or bungalow or car? I want to see you. I want to know the truth. Why this is denied to me? How can this be denied to me? And my wife told me.
Where this happened?
This happened in Vizag. In 1980.
So you came there on
official transfer. I became a regional manager of the Hindu. In Visakhapatnam.
At that time you had no idea about this
No.
the Sadhguru Sivananda Murthy.
No, I have not heard about him. Then once I met him. Once I saw him, I did not meet him. Of all the things, he was addressing Visakhapatnam Management Association. Everybody was in their full suit.
Yes.
And he was in his pancha. He was looking totally different. And they were also wondering why this gentleman has come. Then he spoke 3.5 minutes of silken English. I have never heard such English, such clarity, and such humility.
I see.
The two things which struck me at that time was, it is difficult to be humble like him.
I see.
Leave alone more humble. It is difficult to be humble like him. And what he speaks is not English. Like Veda is not Sanskrit. It's a different language. Like Vivekananda spoke a different kind of English. So this is not English alone. This is something else.
What is the silken English?
Because Brahmananga unna sentences, he will speak casually. Any other
But
person.
he doesn't use any European accent.
No.
Just like that.
That is the thing. I realized it later. The power of wisdom, which was carried in that most fortunate language called English, because it came out through his mouth.
Yes.
That impressed me. Anybody else would have converted into a dramatic phrase, or without dramatizing, you cannot say such sentences. But so casual, as if as somebody else is speaking, you are speaking. So that impressed me. Then, that's all. I lost contact. Then again I went round in search of a guru, then got knocked down so badly. Very bitter experiences. Apru, I was...
You were having any problem, a personal problem? Or it was just a quest?
Quest, that's all. There is no personal problem.
Spiritual quest.
Spiritual quest.
Yes.
Materially, I was never affluent, and I never suffered for food.
Okay.
Atlagunti. And relationships, I had no problem.
Did you ever come across any other great soul earlier? Any guru of?
I have met Satya Sai Baba.
I see.
I have met Bhaktaraj Maharaj of Indore.
How about Periyava? Kanchi?
Periyava, I have not met him.
I see.
I have seen him once as a boy
Okay.
when he was walking in my street.
I see.
that also had a good impact. And then some other people also I have seen.
You also must have heard about your namesake.
Yeah. The similarity ends there. At the age of 10, you can say, Ramana assaulted me. I was so deeply impressed by him.
Yes.
I almost lost my job because of him. Because when I opened talks with Ramana Maharshi, sitting under a tree in a little station called Malleswaram, I got immersed into myself so much, I could not go for work. Somehow that was spared at that time. So, but nothing satisfied me. I have met good people also, but nothing satisfied my quest. Guru Gare chepparu phone lo. I hope your search ends here.
He said it?
He told me, I hope your search ends here.
When was it after your coming in first contact
1994.
You came in contact
with him fully. Yes, I should continue from that vein. My wife told me, I was sitting under a tree in disgust. At the time I felt, so okay, one more time I'll try.
Oh.
I appealed to Parasakti, show me my guru, what else I am asking you. After my wife came and told me, why not we go to that Bhimilipatnam? Of all the people whom we have met so far, he was the only one who spoke clearly. There was clarity in what he spoke, which we never experienced with anyone else. Okay, Anam. Appudu Parvati Kumar garu unnar kada. His brother Shivashankar used to tell me about Guruji. So, I will take you there annar. Danik mundu LSRK Sastri, he said, I will take you annar. Adi kudaraledu. But Shivashankar took me. But I never go alone. There are a lot of friends, over 15-20 people came with me.
LSR Shastri is father of L.V. Subramanian.
Yes. You must meet him, Ramanan. That will be the right thing for you. Ani chepparu papam. Kudaraledu. In the meantime, Shivashankar took us there. Since we were so many people, Vinayaka Gudi undi kada, akkade andarni kuchopettaru. He came. Yes, ani with this sweet and searching smile, he looked at me. I felt I was sitting before a scanner. I felt as embarrassed when somebody sees you naked. It was like that. That moment was like that. And then nobody spoke to him. My wife spoke to him. So she had a lot of questions. Then I also asked him questions. Very lovingly and very clearly and very uncompromisingly, he answered all questions. At last, something is in the offing. That is how it started. He gave all of us a cup of tea. And ఏమన్నారంటే ఒక సెంటెన్స్లో, a guru may be perfectly incapable of speaking even one sentence coherently, yet he is your guru అన్నారు. నేను one of the men whom I met in my journey was like that. So, but I had very bitter experiences with him. So I felt bad. Is he referring to him? What did I commit a mistake by leaving him? Itlaga anpinchindi. So these are questions which cannot be asked in public. Urkunanu. Then after going back, he told Raghavendran garu, this couple, they are quite interesting, I say. See, so many questions they asked. Ani chepparanta. He told me later. Then immediately there was an urge to meet him again. He is like that, very.
Yes, it's a magnet.
Mega magnet. Mega magnet. That's the right word, mega magnet. Why he is a mega magnet? Magnet, it will attract only iron particles. He could attract even this wood. Piece of wood.
Sucks you inside.
Sucks you inside. So, I called him. Those days, Shastri Garu, whenever I called, it was only he who picked up the telephone. Adi oka ఆశ్చర్యంగానే ఉంది. You know how Bhimili would be. ఆశ్చర్యంగా he picked up the call. Yes, Mr. Venkateswaran, and he used to tell me, speak to me like that.
Of the Hindu. He was emphasizing that
తర్వాత చెప్తాను అది. Yes, Mr. Venkateswaran, you can come home at 5 a.m. I'll give you 15 minutes అన్నారు. నేను 5 p.m. I'll give you 15 minutes అన్నారు. I always go there 10 minutes early, and he will not let me go for 1.5 hours. He will speak. బాగుంది. And again, second point, Shastri Garu, no one was there when I went to him. No one. Not once or twice. Repeatedly, when I went there, he used to pick up the telephone, and when I went there was no one except Raghavendran Garu,
yes,
Satyavati Garu, Radha. And they were also not always around. I thought it is like that only. Nobody visits him అని అనుకున్నాను. Okay. And I feel so embarrassed to tell you, but I did not think in the lines of Guru and all that. That my Tatagaru is sitting and I used to pat him like that. I used to pinch him and speak to him. ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది? Can you imagine now? I used to simply pinch him. You're a good boy, I say. అలాగా చెప్తాను నేను. Then I used to pat him like that. So and he allowed all that. Okay. And then one day he invited me to come in the morning. When I went there was a huge crowd before him. That was, I felt very curious because I have never seen him with the people. And each one is standing like this. There are people who are refusing to sit. Then even if he cracks a joke, they don't smile or laugh easily. Then I thought, okay, I have committed a mistake by being impertinent before him. He seems to be a big man.
Yes.
Again I have behaved in a worst manner అని ఇలా ఉన్నాను. అందరూ ఉన్నారు శాస్త్రి గారు. ఆయన హీస్ ఇన్ హిస్ రెడ్ వస్త్రం ఆఫ్టర్ ది పూజ అని పిలిచారు నన్ను. వరండాకి వెళ్ళి డోంట్ సీ ఆల్ దిస్ అండ్ చేంజ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అన్నారు. డోంట్ సీ ఆల్ దిస్ అండ్ చేంజ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇలాగా 5 times చెప్పారు నాకు. ఇన్ ద సేమ్ డే 5 times when they were having their bhojanam, he used to call me, no, don't change all this, I like you this way. ఇలాగే ఏమన్నారంటే, రామ్, I am your father, you are my son, you have every right to keep your foot on my chest అన్నారు. ఏ గురు చెప్తారండి?
Really blessed.
Blessed.
This is the experience we also had. It is normally you just can't even get a second of his time. Even to get an audience of 5 minutes, you have to stand in wait for hours.
Yes.
And look forward to the opportunity. Yes. Even if you meet, there will be always people around.
Yes.
And he is minding.
Yes.
But whenever we had any real serious problem in the house, whenever my daughters or somebody, my wife or myself, when we had a problem, we had to urgently speak to Guruji. Whoever in our family calls, he will pick up the phone.
He knows.
And from then on, till the problem is solved, he used to inquire every half an hour. And I don't know how he gets his all the time. So he is like that. There are thousands of people.
Yes.
He was ready for everyone.
Yes.
And still, for the outside world, he was always eternally busy.
Yes.
So he can be busy, he can be alone.
He was.
That can be done simultaneously.
Yeah, he was never restless.
Yes.
One of his statements, which I'll never forget, he said, "Not only God is available for all, but all of God is available for everyone."
Yes.
Then he showed the example of the sun.
Yes.
You can own the sun? Yeah,
yes.
You can. But everyone can own the sun.
Yes.
So not only God is available for all, but all of God, that all of God, the statement, all of God is available for everyone.
Okay, you got in contact with him, you got convinced and you got fixed. Afterwards, I think your real journey has started.
Yes.
And I think you are the only person who has recorded. Not only we all experienced, but we didn't record. Even though he spent hours with me and told me something. Poor fellow, I couldn't record it. You did it. How much was your recording? What's the length of it you have?
The length of recording which I have written down.
Yes.
In 9 volumes, it would be about 1,800 pages in English.
1,800 pages in 9 volumes. You want intend to publish them?
Yeah, editing. It requires some editing.
I see.
Edit chesi, we can publish them.
This is spread over how long?
How long? From 1994 to 2003 or so.
2003.
2005. we can say 2005.
But afterwards, he lived for another 10 years.
Yeah. I was in.
Why did not you do that?
No, I was in Vizag till 2009 only. And then after 2005, I have recorded even beyond that also. Some has to be put in transcript. After 2009, I could not record anything.
This is what he told others in your presence?
There are
both personal conversations?
Both. There is a lot of personal conversations in it. A lot when people were around. But he had a strange way of changing the topic. If some set of people are there, he will speak something. Or 2 or 3 people join in, he'll just say, and without their knowing, he'll gently shift the subject. So when you are one-to-one with him, he was a totally different person. Totally different person.
So he deceptively
Can I give you an example?
Yes, please.
It was on my birthday, 30th March in 2000, year 2000. Wow, Tamil picture. Wow, it was in Prabhat Kumar's house. Then he asked me to sit in the cot where he was sitting. Then I hesitated. Ukkariya, Tamil. Said, I sat down. What's your problem? Yes, sir, you know it. I have told you. See, I lack purity. That disturbs me. I need mental purity. What purity are you speaking of? The body itself is impurity. Okay, what sins are you capable of? You tell me. What sins are you capable of, may I say? Loot, rape, murder, over 100 births, that means nothing to me. Once you are accepted by me, once I pardon you, even Trimurtis cannot question. And what are you doing here, I say? Sitting before me, you are looking at yourself. Sitting before me, you are looking at yourself. Stop looking at yourself. Start looking at me. That was his birthday gift to me.
I don't think anybody can give a better gift or a better way of saying, expressing himself.
Expressing himself.
In so few words, he has revealed everything. What he really is. Like another thing.
Come with me, he says. He punched my stomach.
I see.
Come with me. Let us leave this gutter. I will take you to the northern worlds.
I see.
Will you come with me? And it's Cheppi, Shastri Garu, and the people were standing. He forked his fingers like this and punched me, the heart. I am standing. In one moment, my head was lost. I was seeing stars. Seeing stars and planets and space. My goodness, what power he has, in these 2 fingers. Will you come with me? Leave this gutter. I'll take you to the higher worlds.
You saw the world?
I saw the world. Then akkada velli kuchoni, he's winking at me.
This is like Vivekananda's experience with Ramakrishna Paramahamsa.
This is Ananda undi, kani idi Avivekananda.
How long it lasted?
It lasted some time. But the funny thing is, it happened with so many people around, and I'm standing totally conscious.
And that all was the best experience to yourself.
Yeah, all the best experiences which he granted me happened in broad daylight with my eyes wide open. That is his specialty.
Excellent. Another thing is, Ramananji,
I have a small request. You can cut that G. I'm your brother, so you can call me Ramanan.
Okay, that is fine. Ramanan, he is deceptively...
That sounds sweet.
Okay, he is deceptively simple. Because even when he performs the greatest miracle, he will pretend as if it is done in an ordinary one. Just he has purchased it in a shop just now. So even when he materializes things, he takes every care. But sometimes it gets revealed. Did you ever catch him red-handed?
Red-handed. Once I was down with back pain. So severe it was. On both the side, the hernia dropped.
I see.
Along with the back pain. I was wearing the belt.
Okay.
I couldn't move this way or that way. Guruji is coming from Hyderabad to Vizag. So my wife did not know what to do. She went to the railway station. And met Guruji. So many people will be there to receive him. But Guruji, Ramanan is in bad shape. I need your help. Okay, let's go. Train nunchi digi. Let's go. People were asking what na and the chinna payana paathutu varen அப்படிங்கிறார். சின்ன பையனை let me meet that small fellow, small boy and come అన్నారు. సార్ అక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు. గురుజీ వచ్చారంటే నేను with great difficulty like you see in movies, అలాగా I got out of bed and అలాగా వచ్చాను. What happened to you, soldier? అన్నారు. Remove that belt first అన్నారు. చూసారు బెల్ట్ లోపల ఉన్నాయి చూసారు. I removed the belt. Lie down on your belly అన్నారు. He sat on the cot with me. Then where is it paining? Here or here or here? Here అన్నారు. ఒక పాయింట్లో మొత్తం పెయిన్ కలెక్ట్ అయింది. ఎస్ అన్నాను. ఉఫ్ అన్నారు. పోయింది అంతే పోయింది. దెన్ పోయిందా అని హీ ప్యాటెడ్ మై బమ్ అండ్ దెన్ స్టార్టెడ్ మసాజింగ్ మీ. ఇప్పుడు ఎట్లాగుంది అన్నారు. ఓ ఇట్స్ వెరీ నైస్, కీప్ ఇట్ అప్, కీప్ గోయింగ్ అన్నాను. రాస్కల్ కొట్టారు. దెన్ ఐ వాజ్ జస్ట్ సిట్టింగ్ అండర్ హిస్ ఫీట్. అను కాఫీ అన్నారు. సో హీ హ్యాడ్ అ సిప్ ఆఫ్ కాఫీ. వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ అన్నాను. ఒక మాట అన్నారు శాస్త్రి గారు, మిరాకిల్స్ ఆల్వేస్ హ్యాపన్, we hardly notice them అన్నారు. Miracles always happen, we hardly notice them.
Yes. Perhaps this can pass off. There are many people who can do it. An expert person in massaging also can do it. You cannot really say it is a divine
But how
miracle.
come
Kindly give me another really divine miracle.
This is also a divine miracle only.
Of course.
Because
but the thing is for non-believers to be convinced.
We went to Sivanganapuram near Madurai. It was a place where during one of his previous visits he was there. Okay, you might have heard about it.
Yes.
So I had the opportunity of organizing it. 183 people landed in that small village.
Yes.
అప్పుడు వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు he was very insistent that after the యజ్ఞం I must have my bath in Vaigai అని.
Yes.
So I kept checking the weather through my friends in Madurai.
Where is this Sivagnyanapuram?
Near Madurai.
Madurai. Okay.
So I kept checking with my friends. Absolutely no water in Vaigai. Absolutely no water. And unless they release the dam or something, there is no scope also for water. We are leaving tomorrow. The previous night I met him. All arrangements are done? Yes sir, as far as possible I have done. But Vaigai is dry. There shall be water. When I go there shall be water. Sir, we reached Madurai. The Vaigai bridge will be there. Then only we enter the station. No water. We went there. Immediately he did his puja and all that. From there, in vans and cars, we went to Sivanganapuram. You go and stand. Vaigai was in flood. Akkada.
What was the time gap from what he said that there shall be water? The time actually rain
one day, 24 hours untundi. But the funny thing is, you cross Vaigai and enter the railway station. There is no water.
Oh, I see.
Then he had his bath, finished his puja. Come, let's go. Sivanganapuram velte, Vaigai was in spate. Sir, ananu. And he had his bath there.
I see.
Photos kuda undi.
You must be present in 1994 during the Yajnam time when there was rain only over Anandavaram?
Yes, yes.
And not in other
places.
Can you just describe it?
Yeah. After the Yajnam was over,
it was 1994.
94.
Where he
29 days
gave discourses on Maharishis.
Discourses on Maharishis. He was looking like a Maharishi. Jajwalyanga unnaru.
What was special about the Yajnam? He has performed hundreds of Yajnam. But what about that stands apart?
See, his Yajnam is basically for Dharma Rakshanam. Inkokati Desa Rakshanam. And what he did in Arunachal Pradesh is for Desa Rakshanam. Okay. So he went and stood at the border and he was looking at it intently. He didn't allow anybody with him. And you know what happened? China is claiming it now. So that is for Desa Rakshanam. In other places, Dharma Rakshanam. This was on a grand scale. There is one more aspect. Unveiling kada?
Yes, you should.
There was one meteor which was supposed to strike Jupiter.
I see.
అది ఏమన్నారు ఎలాగ మాట్లాడతారంటే we must avoid it from we must avoid it from happening. అని చెప్పి యజ్ఞం చేశారు.
Everyone was breaking his heads in all the scientific establishments and all over the world. There was a big furor.
Big furor, and had it happened on the scale which was presumed, this discussion would not be going on now. But a phrase amused me. We must avoid it from happening.
Matter
of fact. And he avoided it. Appudu adigani, do you interfere with this? Yes. See, enta cheptarante, no guru will interfere with someone's karma. But when it comes to the planet in which we are existing,
they can always do some correction.
It has to be protected. The planet has to be protected. Why? He asked me, why? Because the planet is full of people with mixed qualities. Tomorrow somebody is born and he develops a spiritual intent. He wants a path. If the planet disappears, where will be the path? We protect the path.
I see.
So we go to any extent to protect the path.
So it's not a karma of the planet.
So ఒకటేమో individual, one-to-one. I am a one-to-one guru. అది క్లియర్గా చెప్పారు. And I don't believe in talking spirituality to 1,000 people over the mic. కానే కాదు. I am a one-to-one guru. This is one. The second thing is Desa Rakshanam. The third thing is Dharma Rakshanam. The fourth thing is cosmology. The cosmos must be healthy. Because a traffic jam should not happen in cosmos.
I see.
So his influence goes up to there.
I see. But in the divine scheme of things, should not there be a corrective mechanism? Why should it depend on a guru in human form to do this correction? Did he ever say that?
Because he is a descended spirit. A descended spirit cannot be identified with the body.
Okay.
My first visit to Jageshwar with him,
Yes.
then he said, a guru is not a person. He is a concept. He is a bundle of good thoughts. He is not at all the body. Okay, this is one statement. The other statement is, in the case of a guru, the form is also true, because truth was realized in this form also.
Oh, I see.
So on one side, you look at him as a form. It is the form which we think attracts us to him. No. There I'll tell you. He's in private, he told me, but now it is public time.
Public, it can be made public. Now it can be revealed.
Okay. No, I carefully chose my personality also, which should not attract attention.
Yes.
Another. I'm sorry to tell you, you're a super failure in this. Yeah, because so many people are attracted to you. What did that you wanted to conceal? You are saying that you didn't want a very charming face, attractive personality, but you are a failure. Then he was blushing. Shastri Garu was blushing. No. Anyway, that is not moham. That is mohanam.
I see.
He was blushing like a child and says, No, that is not moham. That is mohanam.
But also, when he is capable of attracting billions of people, at most he must have attracted a few lakhs. Even then he has succeeded.
His count is 33,000.
When you view it from his scale, this is minute.
Minute, very minuscule.
Yes.
No, what I am trying to say is, we are all attracted to him.
Yes.
But is it that figure, that personality?
Yes.
No. Something else.
Yes.
His divinity.
Yes.
The only expression of his divinity is love.
Yes.
He said, in my own case, I allowed my love to cure you. So,
regarding his sayings, etc., everyone knows what his mission. He was. There are hundreds of hours of his teachings, etc. It is there for anybody to see and get influenced. But let us talk about. You have observed him from close quarters. What is it? How do you describe the phenomena in a few words about the divine phenomena which existed right before our eyes, which is not there in other forms the world has seen?
I will not interpret. I will just say, I leave it to your interpretation. Once he was going to the temple in the evening, Bhimilipatnam. వెళ్తారు కదా, వెళ్ళి అక్కడ కాసేపు కూర్చొని కొంచెం సంధ్యావందనం చేసి వస్తారు. ఆయన అలా వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు మై వైఫ్ అండ్ వి స్టూడ్ అట్ ది గేట్. ఇలా చూసాం. అప్పుడు I thought I will close down the shutter when I was 60. But then I waited for people like you. Anaru. Then I felt so embarrassed actually. I said, I'm standing before you. You are a column of light. I'm a lump of stinking flesh. I feel very awkward. No. Never say like this. Annaru. Never say like this, Ramanan. Annaru. Suddenly, the entire body become translucent. Translucent.
Oh.
My goodness. I didn't know what to do. It was just ఒక చిన్న ఇది ఉంటుంది కదా, జలం పట్టుకొని వెళ్తారు కదా, అలా పెట్టుకొని ఇలా చూసారు నన్ను. No, you don't say like that అన్నారు. Totally he was translucent. And his casual nature. Shall I go to temple and come back?
That is Sivanandamurti.
That is, yes, exactly. That is what he is. I'll go to the temple and come back. You eat something and wait for me. Adokati.
Did you witness any miracles performed by him? Though other persons do not know about it?
Yes, one thing which comes from my mind immediately is there was a frantic call from Bangalore. A person, I don't want to name the person, a woman was dying.
Yes.
Was dying, literally. And then it was reported to him. Raghavendran Garu picked up the telephone, informed Guruji, who was sitting in his sofa. Okay. I was sitting before Guruji. Oh, is that so? And he shifted in his chair like that. I still remember the moment. The whole thing became blue. A beautiful blue ring around him. In the thickness untundi, or blue ring around him. Okay. She is okay, but then don't ask them not to telephone to me and keep telling me the Gurugaru anta uddu. He saved somebody's life there. They got up, and naturally they will feel like expressing their gratitude. Kada, don't disturb me over phone. This is done. So Ramanan, what were we talking about? He answered.
Yes, really. Another thing is, Ramanan, I have a doubt, genuine doubt, because I didn't have the opportunity of being close to him as you did. And you had opportunity to discuss many things with him. So my doubt is, once he told me that whatever people, hundreds of people, lakhs of people commit, all their karmas, all their things, I can take them on myself. And for me, with a small favor, returns favor for an hour or so, I can bear it. That's a statement he made to me himself. So when he is capable of that, of taking the load of lakhs of people and they wash off all their things, there was an instance, I think he was very seriously ill in Bhimanipatnam for many days. He was unable to move, he was totally weak. At that time, I think he said our Ramana of Balspadu, he was in America.
Yes.
And somebody told me it is just to, and he was saved from death.
Yes.
Ramana himself told me.
Yes.
So he was saved from it. Almost all the doctors in America, they have given up hope. And all of a sudden he got back. And here Guruji
went through this.
Why should he take, it takes so many days for him? And of course, it is all apparent. Because there is a record, even during that totally weak condition, somebody in America saw him in a housewarming function. He was there, he gave them the vision. Our manifesto. He manifested there. So all his divine power is intact. But even in a physical form, why should he be so down?
So down at the time for one person. It's a very interesting question. See, yes, of course, he took upon Ramana's illness.
Yes.
Not just the illness, the destiny.
Like that, our Satyavati's Mrs. Raghavendran case also. He gave her life.
Yes.
And for which he also, I am told, he suffered.
He also told me a beautiful sentence about them.
Please.
When nothing else except a miracle could have saved them, they were saved without performing any miracle. When nothing else except a miracle could have saved them, they were saved without performing a miracle. In Ramana's case, it is not only Ramana's illness, but it is a destiny.
I see.
Because he was about to die and destiny untundi. And it is not the first time that Ramana has met Guruji. Valiki chala deep relationship down the ages.
Yes.
And one can fairly assume that whenever Guruji comes down, Ramana also comes down. Adu untundi. So, a few Janmas problems or unfinished files could have been there.
They were all disposed of in one sitting.
Adu okati. Rendavadi, we know only about Ramana's problem. He could have added a few more also.
Of course.
Rendavadi.
Of course, Guruji never said he was suffering because of it. No. We were assuming it.
No. Kani, inkokati. When you touched upon this subject,
Yes.
it comes to my mind. The center room ఉంటుంది కదా భీమిలిలో, where Raghavendran garu used to sleep. The library room, ఆ తర్వాత ఒక రూమ్, then Guruji's bedroom. దాంట్లో he is sitting like this and told me, a day will come when I will not be able to walk from this house to that temple అన్నారు. No sir, what are you talking అన్నాను. Yes, he was in robust health. Yes, a day will come when I cannot walk from here to that temple. Why are you saying so? I allowed nature to take over my body because this was designed only for 60 years. I kept on extending for various reasons. I'm leaving it to nature. Why not exercise your yogic powers? You can do it. No, for others' sake.
Yes.
Why cannot you do it? And where is the time? No, it is not the question of time, Guruji. It's inclination.
Yes, really.
What is the difference?
Yes.
Where is the time? Time kaadu Guruji, inclination. What's the difference? What is the difference? He didn't have the inclination, so he didn't have the time.
Yes.
Allowed. What exactly is wrong with you? I have no sickness.
Yes.
I am getting old. I am leaving my body to the old. I started aging only from the age of 54 when my mother passed away. Till then I never got old.
And this is exactly what Ramana Maharshi also said. During his last stages, he also suffered like our Guruji.
Oh, yes.
When somebody like Surya Nagama asked him, why don't you help? He said, why should you?
Then,
Same answer he has.
I have to assume that there is a body.
Yes.
And I have to pretend that body is me. Then I have to cure.
But yes, in essence, both of them said the
same.
Okay, Ramananji, we will take a break here.
Okay.
Because there are many things we have to discuss.
Okay.
And we close the episode here, and there are many secret questions I want you to answer.
Thanks, Shastri Garu. Pleasure talking to you.